Nguyeners! Welcome back to our channel. I'm Michelle and it's gonna be just me again today with two bags from San Diego Comic-Con. I wasn't actually there, unfortunately. We hope that we can go back again one year once baby Alex is a little bit bigger and might actually enjoy it a little bit more. It's one of those things where, like, yeah, we can take her, but she probably won't have much fun like looking at stuff because she's little. So I think when she's a little bit older and kind of understand a little bit more, she might have a lot more fun like dressing up and going with us. So hopefully we can make it again sometime in the future. But for now, we've gone once. I think the time we went was back in 2019, so like right before COVID. So luckily we did, make it before things went crazy, and we had baby Alex and stuff too. So but we had a lot of fun, getting dressed up and stuff. I'll put some pictures for you guys to see from our visit there. We did get to visit the Loungefly booth. That was like the first time we'd ever seen it. So of course I like looked up where their booth was and we went searching for it and stuff. I did cosplay with a Loungefly and everything too. Like I always joke that I'm like, ooh, I'm one of like the first ones too that did like dress up and have like a matching Loungefly to my cosplays and stuff, because this was before Loungefly like got like super big. So that was a lot of fun, and they reposted me too on their Instagram. I was so excited, my fangirl moment of Loungefly reposting me on their page and stuff. I got actually reposted by I don't know her name, unfortunately. It's been a while, I forgot, but the author of like the Pocket Princesses, the artist for it. We were looking at her booth and the display that they had for her, and she happened to be there, and she thought we were cute because we were dressed up as Disney princesses, like different versions of them. So we got posted on there too, so that was awesome. But yeah, anyways, so San Diego Comic-Con this year, if you guys know by now, pretty much like all the big cons have some kind of exclusive Loungefly at them. Exclusive Loungeflys released at those cons. So as usual, Loungefly had a bunch released for this round. I will say, I've mentioned before too that as time has gone on and like not the hype, but the FOMO, I would say, right, of like missing out on a bag and stuff, especially an exclusive. Bags have not been selling out nearly as much as they have in the past years. Like I'd say like around 2020, 2021 was like peak, and bags were just selling out, right? Almost like not even just exclusive, just like in general, bags were selling out like crazy, especially cons. And so, if you wanted a con exclusive bag, like you probably want to grab it before it's sold out. But that FOMO, I feel like, has died down quite a bit. So bags are not selling out nearly as much, except for like, I would say like a select few that are like the big ones. And that's the thing, you can't always guess which one it is. And so there still is a little bit of like, if there is one you really want that's a con bag or like an exclusive, you should probably get it just in case. If it's like I said, this is up to every individual person. Like if it's something that you really want and that you're gonna be pretty sad if it sells out, you should get it. And then if you're like, I love it, but not like love it, you think you can hold off, might be worth holding off until when you're more financially stable to buy it, or if it goes on sale, whatever the reasoning might be. So it's a weird collecting game, I feel like. But so this past one, I'll go ahead and go over some. I only got 2. I'll explain why I'm like confused about whether I got 1 or 2 bags that are like special. But out of like the listed exclusives, I only got 1. They released several. I only got 1, and there was only 1 bag that has sold out the last time I've checked. It's been a little, I haven't checked in like a few days or more now, because the Comic-Con was just last weekend, so it was not like a long time ago. Only 1 bag sold out like the day of, and even that, I feel like it took about 10 minutes or so before it sold out. Maybe it was just because I was checking it weird. But anyways, it did sell out on the first day online. I don't know if I've mentioned before too, if you go to Comic-Cons where they're selling like exclusive Loungeflys, while bags may sell out online because they'll usually drop on the first day, they might not necessarily sell out at the con themselves. They'll sell out each day, like they'll have a certain amount to put out, like say on Friday, and they might sell out, but they have stock put away to restock on the next day, so that the people who go on a different day at con still have a chance to get it if they go early in the day, if it's like a bag that's going to sell out, anything like that. So bags are still there at the con, so there's like a separate amount that's sold online, if that makes sense. But yeah, Stitch was the only bag that sold out on that first day, and the only bag that sold out for like at least several days after that I've checked. Not shocking, Stitch is always a popular character, right? There's so many Stitch bags, but you know, because it's a con exclusive, it's even more likely to sell out, right? So I know like the Platinum Stitch sold out. He's kind of hiding in the back there, you guys might see him right there. So that Platinum Stitch, which was like just a Loungefly.com exclusive, that one did sell out pretty quickly. The con one, again, like I said, sold out. It's like a little fuzzy plush Stitch holding Scrum, I think. Yeah, I don't remember. I just know that there was a lot of people that were after that one, and so that one did sell out. I think the wallet might still be available. It was the last time I checked anyways. So yeah, he was the only one that sold out. There's several others, like I said. There was the Chrysanthemum from Book of Boba Fett. It's the he's made pretty similarly to the Chewbacca one, so all fur and stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a brain fart about what the other bags are. Oh, okay. And then there was like Groot and Rocket. Again, another plush bag with like a hanging tail. You guys know me, I love Marvel. It was just, I wasn't like a huge fan of like the artwork. Just the way they were drawn. Just not my thing. So, like, it's still a cute bag, just not personally something for me. And then so I'm like, again, my collection's gotten so big, I need to be pickier. I have a Rocket bag, I have plenty of Groot bags that like I like a lot more, so I'll stick with the ones I already have. Gosh, who else was there? Why am I having such a hard time remembering what the other bags are? I'll look it up and then we'll go over a couple more. If I remember, I'll throw them out there. You can hear baby Alex like screaming in the hallway. She's awake right now. I usually record when she's asleep, but she's kind of just running around and watching TV and playing with Natalie. Oh my gosh, I can't remember what the other bags are now. I'll remember as we go through. But anyways, so I technically only got one bag that was like in like the mainline release for like the con, right? So I got Jurassic Park. I don't know if you guys were able to guess that that would be the one that I would grab. One, it's not just a Comic-Con exclusive, it's also, you know, Jurassic Park is celebrating their 30-year anniversary of like the release of the very first movie, so they're releasing a lot of like fun stuff this year. And they released this kind of like neon pastel set for the con, and I think it's so cute. One, I love Jurassic Park, and two, like, while it's not necessarily like my usual colors, I just thought it's such a fun like this collection of colors and stuff. But it's yeah, so the anniversary collection, it does have a matching wallet. It is built pretty similarly to this crossbody that was released a while back, so it's actually like right about the same size. It is a little bit bigger. You guys can kind of see it's a little bit wider. I would say like the diameter of them is pretty close too. Again, if it's bigger, it's barely bigger, but otherwise it's a little bit wider, but pretty similar to the way it's built. Again, it's, you know, it's the logo obviously, but you get like that pastel, like I said, the neon pastel coloring there. It does have, you know, well, it's not on the side of this one, it's on the back. So you remember that this old one had like the debossed dinosaurs and prints and stuff around there. This one has it along the sides and the top. And the debossing is a little bit, I don't know if this makes sense, but it feels a little bit more shallow on here than it is on here. Like the debossing is like more etched in, but this has more detailing on each of the dinosaurs. You guys can kind of see. I'm trying to show you guys without it focusing on my face. But yeah, if you guys can see the detailing on here. So like I said, I mentioned in my previous video, I'm trying to record it in a different recording mode. And hopefully it's showing you guys the detail a little bit better when I'm trying to do like close up for you guys. Because before it used to like blurry, it'd be all blurry and I could never get it to focus on small details. I'm hoping this works out better for you guys to see it. But you guys can see it's a lot more detailed on each of the dinosaur. Like you get like the texture in their skin and stuff. This one, while the debossing I feel is deeper in the bag, there's a lot less detailing on the dinosaur. It's just like the outline. Yeah, that's like the main difference. You get like the cool Jurassic Park logo too. You get, it's also in like that bright neon blue there. But yeah, so if you guys, just for size comparison, it is very similar to the, oop. There's so much stuff in here that's just knocking into each other. It is very similar to this previous release. But so this one is a crossbody. And, sorry, I'm gonna try to pick these up because if my bags fall on each other, I don't want them to like crush another bag. Well, that's a crossbody. This is a mini backpack. So that was kind of the other reasoning I got it too. I'm like, it's different. Like crossbody was the bag. Anyways, yeah, so similar in size, built pretty similarly too. Different material. So this one is like that, you know, the faux, the polyurethane faux leather all the way around. This on this yellow part is that actually on the word Jurassic Park too, it's closer to that suede feeling material. You guys know what I'm talking about? If you're a collector, you know now. It's like that weird fuzzy soft material. So that's on like the yellow part. This is still polyurethane, same with the rest of it. And then the raised part of this, the word Jurassic Park, is also that same fuzzy material. Yeah, you get the Jurassic Park in there. So I already showed you guys. All around the side is like, you know, the debossed dinosaur. Look at the cute zipper pull. He's also in, you know, the pastel, the neon pastel color scheme on the zipper pull there. Here's the back to show you guys. 30th anniversary, the movie, and then the backpack strap, same with like, you know, the bright color scheme there. So because the way the bag is shaped, there is no like side pocket or anything like that. And show you guys the inside too. You get like the same bright color scheme. Hot pink. Does say Jurassic Park and 30th anniversary still on the inside. And it does have an open pocket in the back. Well, it's like one big main component. My other thought along this too was that people have mentioned, I haven't been to Universal in so long, so I actually don't really know much about the park, but I remember people mentioning that unlike Disney, where you're allowed to like take your bags on pretty much like all the rides as long as you're able to like put it down by your feet, like out of the way, right? Universal, they're a lot more pickier about, because the rides are bigger, they're a lot more pickier about you can actually carry bags on the ride. So you do have to like put them into lockers, right? Or storage of some sort on a lot of the rides. And those lockers are small. So a lot of like the other Loungeflys, like the normal minis and stuff, they tend to not quite fit. You kind of have to squeeze them in there. And so for people like me that don't like to crush their bags, I thought this might be a good alternative. I'm guessing like the size, because it is like smaller than a mini backpack. Sorry, let me grab something here. So like, you know, it's smaller than a mini backpack. The size, this kind of like the logo part of it. I figured maybe something like this would work if you went to the park with this. Because my first thought was already like, you know, you've got the crossbody if you want to wear a crossbody, but this is in like a backpack version for people who like to carry backpacks around a little bit more than crossbody like me. This might be a good option to go to the parks because then it might be able to fit a lot better in the lockers. So yeah, anyways, here's this. It glows in the dark, I forgot to mention. Yeah, glow in the dark, and then whenever you get like these you hear them all like playing in the hallway. Con exclusive bags will come with like a little sticker too to mark which con everything is from. Sorry, trying to get it to focus. This one is marked, you know, I've noticed this too. They're called Summer Convention rather than like San Diego Comic-Con. I don't know what the reasoning is for labeling like that. I know San Diego Comic-Con is like, their thing is they are like the Comic-Con. So maybe that's why they just call it a Summer Con. But anyways, yeah, they usually have like the little specialized stickers on these con bags too. But yeah, there's a matching wallet as well. I don't know if the wallet glows in the dark. There was like a whole thing that they sold like at the actual booth. I think you were able to get like a shirt. There's like a matching pin. There was like a whole big deal there. But yeah, this is one of like that's another con exclusive. This whole time I've been trying to like rack my mind if I can remember what the other exclusives are, and I can't, so I'm gonna have to look them up and then stitch it into this video, or I'll just put them on here just so you guys can at least take a look at them, because the only two I can remember are Stitch and Chrysanthemum and Groot, Rocket and Groot. There's more. I don't know why for the life of me I cannot think of what the other ones are. But alright, so for the second bag, this is the reason this bag wasn't listed as like one of the exclusives that was coming to the con. I think that was why like I didn't even know this bag existed until I was just scrolling through like what exclusives were dropped for you know, the convention. When you went on the website, you know, I was just scrolling through because they also listed like their Funko Pops too, because, you know, partner company. But I saw this listed on there. I had no idea that this was going to be available at all. I don't know if a lot of people did. I don't know if I saw it mentioned anywhere. At least not like mainstream mentioned, I guess. I don't think I even saw Loungefly post about it, which I'm shocked about. But anyways, for me, I found it literally just going through the website. I think unfortunately it is sold out now. But it was available for quite a while, because I think it might be because people didn't know it existed. But this is the mascot for San Diego Comic-Con, I think, right? I'm pretty sure. I have a picture next to like a giant Funko Pop of him. I'll post a picture for you guys to see. We took pictures next to like a full-size Funko Pop of this character. I mean, I'm fairly positive it's their mascot. I'm not super knowledgeable about San Diego Comic-Con. That's why I'm like, I don't want to say it is, just in case it's not. But to the best of my knowledge, I think it's their mascot, because you see it on like all of their advertising stuff and on like, I think like the logo of their website. But anyways, look at how cute he is. This is like one of those characters where you wouldn't really know what it is unless you know about the con, but this is pretty cool. You get the applique of his head, his wings stick pretty far out. You've got the embroidered San Diego Comic-Con logo on the front, like the whole thing is embroidered. Yeah, the entire thing is embroidered on the bag there, which I think is super cool. Applique of his little belt there. And I think he wears a cape on the back, so you've got this red. So yeah, that's what he looks like. It's so cute. Got printed on the back. And yeah, here's the little tag and everything. So it's got that little, you remember how I told you the little specialized sticker there? So it does say, you know, limited edition Comic-Con. Is that what this says? Yeah, limited edition. It's a little bit different. It's got a little bit more info on there. You guys can see. For people who are interested in like specialized tags. You guys see the little stickers? They're a little bit different. Both marked, you know, summer convention and everything, but oh my gosh, it's focusing on one side and not the other. But yeah, they're a little bit different, but they, you know, they marked that they're the summer convention 2023. But yeah, I don't know, I saw it on there and I was like, this is pretty cool. I'm like, you know, I usually buy stuff if I'm actually there for like location stuff like this, just because it means a little bit more if you're actually there. But at the same time, I do have a picture with him from 2019, and I don't have, they didn't release this bag back then, so I'm like, oh, I'm getting it now, and it'll remind me of 2019 when we went. So, but I don't know, I thought this was a pretty cool thing to have, just of like the character. So yeah, I don't know if it's gonna restock or anything, and like I said, I'm surprised that it's sold out almost. I guess people, like I said, I don't think people knew it existed, so it took a while to sell out, but it did. That's so cool. I just wanted to show you guys really quick. I just realized after recording that I never showed you guys the inside of this bag, and lining is actually super cool, so I wanted to show you all. I think I got distracted talking and didn't even actually show you guys like all the details on this bag. So you do get that special like pop plaque when it's like a, you know, like Funko's like bag, like their design of some sort, right? Yeah, that was like one of the things I wanted to point out. Yeah, I showed you guys the back, but look at the lining on this. It's so cute. It's him in like the little cityscape. So that's like a, usually linings don't have like that big of a pattern on the inside, I don't think. This one's a pretty big one. So, and the logo. And it does have an open back pocket. So just in case anyone was curious, because like I said, there wasn't really much talk about this bag existing at all. So I don't think anyone's really seen it or saw any of the details on it. So I just wanted to show you guys that it's got a pretty cool lining on the inside too. But yeah, all right, back to the main video. Yeah, all right. Let me know in the comments below if you guys grabbed anything from the exclusives. I know, congratulations to all the ones that were able to grab Stitch. Like I said, I know that that was a bit of a fiasco because a lot of people obviously missed out because they did sell out. But super cute little plush, like I said, plush Stitch. I don't know, I have some plush bags, but it's so hot here that like plush bag is just not a great idea. I feel like it'll just get nasty kind of quick because I get hot and that's sweaty and it's just unpleasant. But yeah, let me know if you guys grabbed anything or if there's anything that you're like waiting for to maybe like go on sale and that you might grab it then. I really should just pause this and see what it is. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pause the video, go see what the exclusives are, and then I'll just go over with them you guys real quick. All right, I'm back. I can't believe I forgot what the other two were. One, you know, one of those cases where as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh yeah, duh. So I've noticed this too. Con exclusives have been like at least the recent ones. One of the exclusives have been like a really special one where there's like a Funko Pop that goes with them, like a little like diamond edition. It's like usually like a diamond edition, like something really special, right? Like for example, during the like the Star Wars convention, that X-Wing was like the special one. It had a R2-D2 Funko Pop that came with it. So this time it was a, oh my gosh, is it Casey's Corner? Is that what it is? It was like a cracker box, like an animal cracker box kind of thing. So like a food box. I think it's Casey's Circus or something like that. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Anyways, that's the bag. It's like a little, like the box of crackers, and then it's got a little window in it, and it's a little Heimlich Funko Pop. Super cute. Again, that one still, I did do a quick look. Everything's still available besides Stitch and the toucan. So if there's anything you're looking for, either grab it now or see if it lasts long enough to go on sale. But yeah, so there's that one. So that's the special Funko Pop one, and then the other one is Shockwave from Transformer, and that one's super special because it is the first full-size vinyl backpack, or like the polyurethane backpack. So you know, Loungefly does not as much, but they do have full-size backpacks, like school style backpacks. Nellie actually had one. She had a Stitch one. But they don't have that many of them, and it's like that school backpack material. But this Shockwave is the first one that is built like the mini backpacks with the same material. I think someone even mentioned like when you see it in person, it's like a shiny material and stuff too. But yeah, it's a full-size backpack, but built like minis. So for anyone that, you know, the mini's too small, I know a lot of men who think that the little minis are just too small for them and they look kind of funny. So they have, like, this is like kind of your first chance at a full-size backpack. And I did hear them mention on their live while they were at the con that there are more full-size backpacks coming soon. So for those of you who need more room to carry stuff in, but still like, you know, the style of the mini backpacks, or for anyone that just thinks that these ones are too small and they prefer to have bigger ones, like, they're coming. So we'll have to see what comes. Like I said, that first one is Shockwave from Transformers. If they're a little bit more, you know, the speed for a lot of men, because they don't want to carry the mini backpacks, but they still like the style of Loungefly and they want bigger ones for themselves, I get the feeling that they're gonna release a lot of Marvel and Star Wars probably in like that size. I'm sure a lot of Disney too, but that's probably what might sell well for them. Anyways, this is starting to get too long. My con videos tend to be long anyways, just because there's a lot of bags to go over. But yeah, don't forget, leave a comment, let me know what you guys like or what you got or anything like that, or just, you know, your con experience in general if you're able to go. I'm jealous of you if you were able to go this past year. But yeah, and then don't forget to do all the usual stuff, you know, give this video a like if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, all the social media pages and stuff. I always have them linked below in the description box if you are following on there already. And yeah, all right, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see y'all next time.